Hi everyone, it's Linda of Yam Stamps. I'm just giving it a couple seconds to get everything set up and we'll get started. I'm going to switch cameras right now so that you can see what I've got on my table. So this is the card that we're going to be making. It's the standalone pop-up card. So it stands on its own, as the title suggests. But then it also folds down so that you can mail it in a regular size envelope. Stampin' Up! Envelope. So the supplies you're going to need, your base is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. The image part is going to be, the backing part will be 3 by 5. And then your image piece is going to be a bit smaller, so 1/4 inch smaller, so 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then this is just to decorate your standalone base. So your backing cardstocks are 1 1/2 by 4 and 3/4 inch by 4 inches. And then the small pieces are 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 3 3/4. This is why I laid it out on the grid paper so I could see the numbers, and I'm still getting it wrong. And 1 1/4 by 3 3/4. Again, so the full instructions are going to be posted in the Yam Stamps Facebook group afterwards. Just give me a bit of time to get them all done, and we'll do that. So this is the really cute Gangs All Mirror stamp set. So you can see where I've got a little mark for myself and for everybody else about where to line up the cardstock. So I'm going to line that up, and it's okay to put the magnet at the bottom of this cardstock because the bottom will not be seen. I just realized I left something behind. Are you surprised? Probably not. Anyways, we're going to do the top of the card first. So it's the greeting and the hat that I've already set up. So I used the grid paper to sort of see where my images would end up and make sure they were where I wanted them to be in the end. And then what you're going to do is mask your image. So you're going to take a little post-it note. This is a post-it note that has been used already. And it's cut to the same width as the base of the hat. So it doesn't really matter about being precise on the whole hat. You just need the base of the hat covered. And then we're going to stamp the meerkats in early espresso. Then when you remove your mask, ta-da! It looks like the hat is on the little meerkat's head. So there, you can see it a little bit better maybe. So you want to save your little post-it note so you don't have to recut every time. And then I'm just going to put this away. So the other thing I'm going to show you is that you really shouldn't fold in your Stamparatus and store it that way. So I always take one of the plates off, and then you can stack it up and then clean it up later, which is what I'm going to do. The one important thing to remember is that this is your cutting blade. You do not want to use that. You want to use your scoring blade right now. So you're going to score at 1 inch, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, 5 1/2, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, 8 and, sorry, had a little brain fart there, 8 1/4, and 10 inches. I always like to, I don't know if you can see the score lines. Sometimes I can't see them very well, so I like to just lightly fold along the score line so I can see where it is. It also lets you know if you've scored them well enough. And you're going to fold all your scores in the same direction ultimately, so you can do that for now as well. And then to trim it, you're going to put the center, so the 5 1/2 line, or the 5 1/2 score line, and then you put your cutting blade in the middle, and you're going to cut a slit, and you want to end about 3/4 inch from either end, ish. So you just move it along, and then what I always want to do is just test, because this is the piece that's going to go through the slit. So I always test to see if it actually will fit. And this one is a little tight, so I'm going to have to redo that. You just don't want to cut all the way to the end, because then it will be 2 pieces of cardstock, which will be defeating the purpose. So there we go. And this is the one where I remember when I said I think I forgot to bring something, and I did. So I would actually recommend using the Terran tape. So Terran tape is going to be your best adhesive for the bottom one, because it's going to handle all the handling that this card will probably get. Put adhesive along here. What you would do as well is make sure you put your top through the center, just to make sure you've got it in the right spot. Keep that folded in, and then I just try and center it and try and make it straight, so that ultimately it will come through fairly straight. Okay. So it's adhered down. There is adhesive on the ends here. I'm going to put a bit more, so you can see the bottom can be blank because nothing's going to be on there. Fold in that other end and meet up your 2 folded ends. So that's the basic construction right there. You just fold along the score lines. There you go. So the last bit is just to finish decorating. So this is the Birthday Bonanza Designer Series paper. So you can choose either side. I chose the balloons. So the one thing that you also want to be aware of is if your Designer Series paper has a direction, you'll want to be mindful of that. And then this will go on the top portion, and it's easier to construct this when it's flat. And then the smaller pieces. There you go. So that's how quick and easy it is. It's one of those cards, you know, the kind that I really like, that looks really complicated but actually isn't. So there you go. That's how it works. So you have it decorated on all sides. Quick and easy. So I'll just switch cameras again. So thanks for watching. Hope this gave you a little creative break from your day. So standalone pop-up card, really easy to make. If you're at home with kids and you don't have all these specific patterns or papers, you can use whatever you have. You could put a picture here. Can't figure out which way to go. You could put a picture here. You could draw something. You could cut something out of a magazine or the newspaper and put it on there. So go wild. Show me what you've got. You can always post it on the Facebook page and share with us. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Stay socially distant, but stay socially connected. All right. Again, I'll post written instructions in the Paper Crafting with Yam Stamps Facebook group, so you can always join us there. Just click to join, and I'll put you in, no problem. Okay, thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.